1%.
We are Danny,
Melissa,
Emma, Jake,
and we are Four Simple Lives.
So we're doing a one-night stopover in Washington on our way to do all of the national parks here. This is a beautiful RV site. Watching the Packer game behind us, getting some laundry done, and I just happened to look outside and look at our little visitor on the river.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so
32.
Right there.
So is it this left? We go here and take this left.
Yep, and
And
then
then just back in. It
Yep.
should be like right there.
cool. Ready?
I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Okay, we're at Silver Springs Campground, right outside Mount Rainier. I don't think we're in the national park, but I'll tell you what, this was a doozy. So we came from that way, pulled past our site this way, and turning in these 3 stumps. They do it on purpose. They probably got a camera, like a game camera right here, and they just watch people. And then we had to back into this guy right here. We're 35 feet, 56 I think with the truck. So you can see I did a little off-roading. But we are in here. It is beautiful. It's shaded. It's dry. No water, electric, or sewer. So we're going to hope Starlink works, but we might just have a family board game 4 nights here. So we'll see. But more to come, adventures at Mount Rainier. Let's try to put it over here. Probably a definite no on Starlink, but children have school, so we gotta be good parents and make them do school. I don't want you guys falling behind on your studies.
Mm-hmm. Here, buddy. Are you helping Dad?
Yeah. Here you go, Dad.
Thank you, bud. Let's plug in, see what we get. Alright, we're all set up. Didn't have to do anything, just jacks down because it's dry camping. That was great. Kids found a little secret path. This is Silver Springs Campground, but I don't know what this river's called. We could check our phone, but that's dead. No service. It's gonna be 4 days of awesomeness.
Talking to each other.
To play some board games.
Oh my goodness.
And the river's right here.
This is the White River.
White River. Sandy, like a sandy beach. See any salmon?
Our family of 4 is going to be testing our dry camping abilities this week because we are staying at Silver Springs Campground near Mount Rainier National Park, and we have no hookups. Nothing. There's nothing right there. We are not hooked up to anything. So we're going to be testing our Big Beard batteries, and get this, there's not even a place to dump. So we're going to be really testing how good we are at dry camping. The kids are setting up their hammocks right now. We're about to set a nice little campfire. And we are so close to the White River. It's just a short walk right there behind us. It's going to be an epic week. We're really, really excited.
So we're at Sunrise Point, 6,100 feet on our way up in Mount Rainier National Park. And we started way down there on that road. And you can see, we're thinking this is Mount Rainier over here. It's supposed to be an epic spot for sunrise. They had a huge parking lot here so everybody can get here. And it's like almost 360 views. It's pretty awesome. Listen, and the kids are checking out the mountain views. I'm going back to the truck because I need some beef jerky. I'm hungry.
Emma just made the discovery of a lifetime. We were literally complaining today about how we have never seen any wildlife anywhere we've been. And all of a sudden she just screams, "Bear!" And it was the most adorable baby cub and his mom frolicking in the grass. And now I feel like our national park checklist, we can finally check that off now officially. So adorable.
This is definitely one of the prettiest visitor centers we've been to. This is Park 19 or 20. Old Glory flying outside. Very nice visitor center. The sacrifices I make so my girls can wash their hair.
Thanks, honey. What we got here?
Putting fresh water in the tank. I got me a hose. I've had this for a long time. I think I need to cut it. It's too long.
Yeah.
Filling up the freshwater tank. When you're boondocking, if you got a fancy Nautilus system, it's the best. You just put it into siphon, so sanitized to tank via pump. That's just going to take the water from your water jugs through the pump into your freshwater holding tank. So just hook it up to where your city water goes in, set your connections, turn your pump on. That's it. 12 gallons going on board.
Just that easy.
Just that easy.
That's a nice looking hat.
Well, thank you. I was hoping someone would notice. All right, we are 26 26 hours into boondocking. We parked yesterday at 2 o'clock with 100% on our batteries, and it's 4 o'clock now. So, public math, carry the one, that's 26 hours. So, let's see what we're at. We are at 75% after 26 hours. Right now we're drawing 193 watts. So 20 of those watts is AC power, and the rest is DC power. So, of note, we haven't had to put any air conditioners on here. You can see how tree covered we are up here, so we're not running our Starlink because it doesn't work. No AC. We ran the furnace this morning. We did pour over coffee. But, you know, the hot water heater, the AC outlets charging our stuff. We download the movies so we can watch movies. So, 26 hours, only 25%. That's pretty good. If I do the math right, that should be 4 days at this rate. And we should still have, you know, roughly 4 or 5% left. So we're not going to turn the generator on at all. We're going to see what we get. So we'll keep you updated tomorrow at this time, which would be 26, carry the one, 46, 52 hours. Yeah, 52 hours. So we'll see you in 26 hours.
Okay, so yesterday on our drive up here, Danny said, we haven't seen a bear yet. And then all of a sudden, Emma goes, oh my gosh, that's a bear. We saw Mama and her baby cub.
Donut stuff on my beard.
Then today, we're driving up here for sunrise. Danny goes, I haven't seen an elk yet.
Saw an elk.
Literally, bam, elk butt right there. And then we saw a deer right after. So Emma and I were like, okay, well, we haven't seen a moose yet. So we're crossing our fingers we see a moose today. But what else did you say you wanted to see?
I haven't seen a suitcase with $1 million in it yet. Maybe it'll happen.
So we're just putting that out into the atmosphere right now.
Classic. Imam's Glacier. It's the biggest glacier, or largest surface area, at 4.3 miles in the lower 48. So I'm sure there's some Alaska monsters that got this beat, but that is pretty epic. 4.3 miles. Almost makes it look like this is a river right here, but it's literally the clouds. We're at 6,400 feet, so I don't know, that's probably 5,000 feet, and that's the cloud layer right there. Looks like it would be a lake. And then you can see a tiny little cloud at the top of the volcano, and you can see the cone shape up there.
Sleeping giant.
It's pretty crazy. Alright, the trail says it's 1.5 round trip. We just did one and got to the end, so it might be off by a bit. I think we're going to have about a 2-mile hike.
Or my watch is wrong.
Or Melissa's watch is wrong. Mine said 0.85. Either way, it's still going to be over 1.5 miles. Alright, we're back, baby. Our good camera died, but we got the trusty GoPro. Of course it died on our way back on the trail with these majestic views in front of us the whole time. So for those of you that are watching our Mount Rainier video, we're definitely coming back. So those of you that are watching and have been to Mount Rainier, we're doing the Silver Springs loop.
I think that's what's on there.
I got it right here. Silver Forest Trail. So for those of you that are watching that have been to Mount Rainier before, we're doing the Silver Forest Trail. And we're definitely coming back to Mount Rainier because this is awesome. So if you guys have any suggestions on trails to do with children, our kids are good for about 3 miles and then it gets traumatic. So good hiking suggestions of Mount Rainier under 3 miles, let her rip in the comments. We're getting to the end. Got about 0.25 left. Hit the truck, get a water refill. And we gotta hit the visitor center so we can get our junior ranger badges and take our oath. Alright, we're officially 72 hours into boondocking. And you can see our battery is still 36%. So we only used about 65%. in 72 hours, which is pretty sweet. Again, we didn't use air conditioners, but we used hot water heater, we used all our lights, we plugged in all our electronics, so that's pretty great for 72 hours.
What you doing?
So we are at 36% on our batteries, so I'm going to pull the generator out. We're 72 hours in, we only use 65%, which is pretty awesome. But I just want to start with a full charge, or if I charge up to 100% today, by tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning when we leave, we'll probably be 90, 88%. So I'm going to charge it right now. It's actually our first charge on our lithium with the generator since we did the install.
Do you have any idea on how long it might take?
Well, we're literally using like 130, 160 watts max at any time in there. That's literally just a couple of lights and charging our appliances or our electronics and stuff. So we're at 36%. All the generator power is going to be dedicated to charging the batteries. So maybe 4 hours. I hope not. I mean, as long as I get it maybe in the 80s, I'll probably just leave it there.
Are there like designated generator hours here or not? It doesn't say anything.
I honestly have no idea. I'm confident that we can use a generator, but I'm not 100% certain. But I'm confident I'm going to use the generator until someone says you can't. Because I need to charge my batteries.
And even if we had solar right now, it's not like it would charge.
No. Yeah, I don't think the generator will be too loud because we're not really putting a load on it. All it's doing is charging the lithium batteries. Like, we're not running an air conditioner at the same time. You're not putting your hair dryer on. So I think the generator will probably be pretty quiet anyway. But I'm going to start off trying it in eco mode just to see if it can be really quiet. I'm going to change my input current. I got it set on 30. I'm just going to put it a little below 30. Okay, 975 watts are going right to it. So we're in bulk charge. And we're pulling 972 watts to charge the batteries. It says we're pulling 1500 off of the generator, but we're only using 983 of it. So 36%. See how long it takes? The generator you can barely even hear it out there.
Yeah.
What?
What you got going on here?
Right tire beeped at us yesterday saying it was low, like 10 degrees lower than the other side. However, when I did pull in here the other day, I did introduce my tire to that rock right there. I don't see any leaks, I don't see any screw holes, and it dropped 3 overnight, but so did the front one because it was hot when I measured it. So I'm just pumping the front up to 62. I run 62 and 70 on the back. So we'll pump this up and then I'll check it again before we get in the truck, and hopefully we don't have a slow leak. If we do, discount tire is in our future.
Yay. Good work, hon.
Yes, it was.
So, take you around the campsite a little bit. It's been really nice. There hasn't been a ton of people here. But Danny had the Blackstone over here cooking some burgers. Emma and Jake have their hammocks. Say hi.
Hi. Hello, human life forms.
Sadie, always supervising when she's not outside. And then you come back here. Got our fire pit. I know a lot of Washington has had a burn ban, but as long as you have the fire in the designated fire spots, we've been good. Danny's got the generator going over there. And then if you just walk down this way, we got the river down there. This might be the best campsite ever.
Yeah.
Right next to the White River. Super quiet. And our batteries have held up, huh, bud?
Mm-hmm.
This has been fun. Got somebody waiting for us. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah, did you miss us? Yes, hello. Hello. 51%.
What?
What you doing?
I'm packing up.
Yeah?
I just charged the batteries with the generator. What'd you say, 51%?
Mm-hmm.
That was 2 hours and 10 minutes. And it went up 15%. So not great. But we're at 51%. We're leaving, where are we? Silver Springs Campground at Mount Rainier, and we're gonna head 2 hours up the road, stay at a dry camping casino, because we're gonna go watch the Packers tonight. We were gonna stay here and we were gonna drive up the road and hook up our TV and our Starlink to the generator and watch the game and then come back. And we were like, well, let's just get up the road. And the casino is free for 3 nights. You just have to register with like their players club, whatever, which we're not gonna do much gambling, but we'll go inside and we'll just watch the game and put $10 in a slot machine. And then we'll only be about an hour and a half from our next destination, which is
North Cascades.
North Cascades. But check-in's not till 3, which sucks. That's weird. But we can stay at the casino as long as we want. So we'll leave there like 12:30 tomorrow. And then hour and a half is really 2-hour drive and an RV, and then we're there. Bada bing, bada boom.
Just that easy.
Yep.
All right, so we're waiting for the generator to cool down,
Yeah, cool down a little bit.
and then we're out of here.
We're out here.
All right, we're leaving the casino. Stayed here last night. Just a quick walk right there. Mind our dirty truck. I know, we need to get it washed. And the trailer is also. But yeah, quiet. Generators have to turn off at night, but overall, nice site. And it was free. We just ate dinner at the casino, so it wasn't too bad.
We wrapped up our 4 nights of boondocking. We were going to stay at the National Park, Mount Rainier, for 4, but priorities, the Packers were on last night, and we had no service in Mount Rainier. So we went 100 miles up the road, stayed at a casino parking lot, which was free, sweet, still boondocking. So we did 4 nights total of boondocking. Probably the limitation, I'm sure everyone will agree, is your tank capacity. So the fresh water that we had, and then the tanks filling up. Our batteries were perfect. I think we filmed it earlier. We didn't even use 75% in 3 days, so that was sweet. I threw the generator on yesterday for about 2 hours, bumped it up to I think 51%. So when we got to the casino parking lot last night, we had 51%. We were able to use Starlink, so we had Starlink going with a couple TVs. So I think this morning when we left, we had 28%. So we definitely used a lot more AC power with the Starlink plugged in and satellite going and the TVs. But it was a great experience. I mean, everyone got at least 1 shower over the 4 days. I think you and I took 2 showers.
Yep.
And it was Big Bear battery performed for sure. We are going to do solar later this year. It would not have helped us at Mount Rainier. We were at the Silver Springs Campground, which is part of the Snoqualmie Forest or something, and it was totally treed. That's why we had no connectivity. Hence, we had to leave for the priority of the Packers game, which they won, which was great. I'm glad we did it. So now we're heading to Skagit River RV Resort, right outside of North Cascades National Park, and we'll get
Full
our
hookups.
Yeah, full hook. Well, 30 amp full hookups, but the beauty is up here in the Pacific, what they call it, the Pacific Northwest, the PNW. Like, it's a lot cooler than where we started this journey in Coachella, California 6-7 weeks ago. So the highs are like 65, so we haven't had to have an air conditioner on, and we probably wouldn't have ran it anyway, just because it uses a lot of battery. No matter what lithium battery you have, you're going to use a ton. You're using 1,300 watts to run an air conditioner. So it's been nice, windows open, good breeze. We're on our way to Skagit River, like I said, 30 amp power, so we'll charge our batteries back up to 100. We'll spend 4 days here, and then on our National Park Blitz, 4 days, we'll be heading to Olympic National Park.
Yeah.
We'll do 4 days there, and then we're going to meet up with our great friends to get ready for our cruise.
Vagabonds.
The Vagabonds.
Yes, excited. Thanks for watching. Oh, also, if you have any tips for boondocking, leave it down in the comments. I mean, we're always open to suggestions. Unless you're going to be mean about it, then just don't. Just don't do that. All right, thanks for watching.
The hills are alive with the sound of deep breathing. I hope this hat makes me look athletic. Looks can be deceiving. Uh-oh, clouds are forming on Rainier, and they're dissipating down near. Get it? Nailed it. Oh, there's the judge. Oh, thank you. 8 pounds, 6 ounce baby Jesus. All warm and cuddly in your manger. I'm gonna be warm and cuddly in the judge.